What up? It's your boy Nick Incredible Man, and yes, I am back at it again. And I just finished The Witcher Season 2. And oh my gosh, my mind is just blown, man. Dude, I don't say this often. Well, I say it a lot, but I don't say it a lot. But this is just good TV, man. Let's get into it.
Yo, fight until you make it, yo, don't think it, no, just take it. Don't wait for someone to break it, take control, then don't just take it. Hey, you can make it happen, you just gotta take some action. Take the ship and be the captain.
The Witcher is just great television, man. From the production to the quality to the sound to the just the atmosphere that it's building, the world building, the characters, the cast, just everything. I have no qualms about The Witcher. And the funny thing is like I said when I was opening my video, this is just good TV. And sure, I say it a lot, but I don't say it a lot, if you will. And especially when it comes to like sci-fi or fantasy-esque television shows. Now, like if it's a drama or something like that, or you know, like a melodrama or whatever, like those, yeah, like right off the top of my head, it's like 911 and stuff like that in New Amsterdam that I review on my channel. That's just great television. Sure, it's flopping in certain aspects, but overall it's just great television. But this, it being a fantasy-based genre and everything, it's just great television, man. The CGI is perfection. The characters, the actors, the world building, I have no qualms. And normally when you're watching something, you can find qualms about something. There's something in there that just didn't rub you the right way. Now, as for me, now I'm saying I don't have any qualms because I don't know any of the actual lore behind The Witcher. All of my knowledge and information is coming from season 1, season 2, and the animated movie, the Nightmare of the Wolf. Now, that as far as my world building and the knowledge of the Witchers and everything, this is where I'm getting my information from. So coming from that perspective and not like reading the books or playing the video games or anything like that, to get any extra knowledge off of that, I'm loving it, man. I have nothing bad to say about this, man. I will say this though. It felt long and it felt short at the same time. I don't know how you guys felt about it, but for me, like watching the show, I felt like I just give at least one more episode. Give me one more episode, but I felt like if you would have got that extra episode, it kind of would have threw things maybe out of sync with how everything kind of synced up, because I felt like everything kind of fell into place through the entirety of season 2. Like there was a lot of great stuff going on and world building parts of it, but like the information that we got in season 2 and the knowledge of everything and seeing how people are playing people and the lack of knowledge that everybody has also played a part as well. But like just that alone, you know, it speaks volumes in my opinion anyway. But everybody played their road to perfection in season 2, man. Even all the little extra people, you know, they done their job. I mean, we didn't care about them, but like they introduced so much more stuff this season. We got the elves, we got the wild hunt, we got the actual, like I don't want to, like the political drama aspect. We got more political drama revolving around the world within itself. We got Ciri meeting Yennefer meeting Ciri, like officially, and we got to see the bond between Geralt and Ciri just build. It was fantastic, man. Like from episode 1 to episode 8, we get to see that whole transaction of them just really kind of developing and getting to know each other, because it seems like in season 1, you know, every time they got ready to link up, they just did miss each other, so they never connected. And now having them travel through the entire 8 episodes and really just partake with each other and get to know each other, develop a little bit more about each other, it brought a lot to the table for me, man. Yennefer had a lot of character building this season, man. Like I said, well, Ciri had some, Geralt had some, it just was great. Like the character building for those characters in particular were just fantastic. We got introduced to Vesemir this season, which was fantastic. And if you watch the Witcher animated movie off of Netflix, and I watched that, but then watching that and then going into season 2, knowing what we know about Vesemir and the young Geralt in the movie, like it just it enhanced the aspect of watching this series so much more after you get all these tidbits of information, man. It was nice. It was just nice little sprinkles all throughout. The action sequences was wonderful in season 1, and they just improved upon that on season 2. It wasn't as much action this season. It was more story driven this season, and I'm not mad at that because that allowed them to tell a wonderful story, great character building, great world building, but it also allowed them to have more in the CGI budget. I'm not knocking season 1, but it seemed like they really went into detail with season 2 with the CGI budget, and they even used some real prosthetics. I don't want to spoil anything, but one character in particular in this season was heavily prosthetic and in the makeup and stuff, and it looked good. It didn't look choppy or wonky. It looked good with the talking and everything. It looked fantastic. What else I wanted to talk about? Overall, man, I have no qualms. Like I said, I'm kind of repeating myself because it was just that good. There's not much to really talk about without spoiling some stuff. I will say though, this season was just a tad bit darker than season 1. Season 1, it had its moments and, people dying, that's The Witcher. But this, like, just the overall aspect of, like, the whole story and everything in season 2, it just was a tad bit darker. And we got introduced to, like, the White Flame. Oh, what's the kingdom? Oh, man, I can't think of the kingdom's name. Anyway, we got introduced to the White Flame, and that's a huge twist for you. I didn't see that coming. Normally, I see stuff like that coming from a mile away, but I didn't see this. I didn't see that this time, and I gotta give The Witcher a huge shout out for the way that they played it so mysteriously, and I did not see that coming at all. But now, thinking about it and going back and just kind of reliving everything that happened, I can see it. I can totally see it, but I didn't see it coming, if you will. We also get a character that we thought had disappeared and died, reappeared on screen in season 2, which was nice, and I feel like Ciri is definitely going to feel some type of way when that comes, and we'll see how that plays out. But overall, it was a great season, man, and I am ready for season 3, and season 2 just ended. I'm just saying, I'm just putting that out there. We see Geralt had a little bit more chipper to him this season as well, while hanging and being influenced by Ciri as well. And we get to see how Ciri kind of interacted with all of the other Witchers. It was just a great season, man. And like I said, like, not a lot of action, but the action that we did get, they heavily focused on it, and it was some great action that we did get, man. I gotta end the video because now I'm just talking in circles because it was just that good of a season, and you should definitely watch it, man. If you haven't, check it out. If you have, comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite part about season 2 so we can talk about it, because I had some aspects that I just totally loved, man. This is your boy Nick Incredible. Don't forget to smash the like button so you can't smash any more. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them, and subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. Peace out.
I cannot complain because today, I'm doing